Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Bushcraft again with another video. And let's talk about some of the shortages and stuff. After slow, cautious returns pre-pandemic uh, being normal and whatnot, last year is what they said. We're back to normal as of last year, but 22 is looking a bit like 2020 with the supply issues and grocery stores and whatnot. Um, this time, it's shortages are scattered around, so you hit or miss type of things. We all know we had the mustard and different things, and it seems like it's getting worse. It's not getting any better. Um, so uh, I went and found a what the markets use to determine that their what's on their shelves and stuff like that. What are they finding shortages on and stuff like that? Which they do keep a pretty good list of this stuff. Um, but anyways, we're gonna go by and go through 10 things. And a lot of these things I've already said in the past, be it live streams or uh, some videos. So I'm gonna try to keep up with this list. So sometimes you may see the same thing on these lists, but here we go. Number one, and you may not think about this, and you, like I said, you may not care that it's one of the items that you, and it's chickpeas. Yeah. And for those who love hummus, we may see the drop in supply of chickpeas soon. The Russian invasion, results in a drop in production, as both countries are key suppliers of chickpeas. Uh, and this is for the world too. So growers in the United States have also dropped chickpeas lately in favor of other crops, reducing the domestic supply. Combined all this with continuing supply chain issues due to, you know, the big C, and you might have to start using other beans, which is not bad. Number two, this is the normal thing here. Wheat. Ukraine is one of the main suppliers of wheat in the world, and its invasion by Russia. Yep, again using the Russia thing, which is true. Ukraine and Russia are the big suppliers, um, but disputed by supply chains entire. Coupled with a ban on exports by India. Yes, I reported about this way before it was a big thing in the media and whatnot. Um, when they were suggesting it, a lot of countries banning the exports of certain grains and stuff like that, and it spread to quite a bit of things, but which has uh, enacted a project. It's food security. Yep. Um, we're seeing rising prices when it comes to wheat, along with possible shortages. It may be time to ditch pasta and move to rice. But then you're going to start seeing that also here pretty soon. That rice is not so available. Let's go to our third item here, and it's sugar. Yes, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before because sugar is being used for other things. just like corn. According, Brazil recently diverted more sugarcane to ethanol production rather than sugar due to its high energy prices. Ethanol, aka alcohol, is used for a variety of products. This means a drop in sugar supply, leading to increasing prices and possible shortages. Yes, I have seen it in my area. Prices and shortages on the sugar. So, if you guys see any of these shortages yourself, go ahead and speak up. That's how we know that we're getting hit by this all across the United States and other countries. If you're watching, and we mentioned this on the monthly market review, avocados. And the thing is with avocados, well, let me explain. You may be seeing less of the fruit. Yes, avocados are a fruit on the shelf. The American government suspended imports of Mexican avocados early this year after U.S. plant safety inspector based in Mexico received a threat. U.S. inspectors are posted in Mexico to check whether Mexican avocados can be safely exported to the United States, which is slowing the shipments and stuff, which raises the prices and stuff. Other than that, we get it from Peru and other countries, but price goes up, and you slow down the train a little bit, and we get shortages here and there. And yes, we're gonna say it again: paper goods. Hello, kitty. Come on. Cat wants to sit on my lap. Paper goods. This item that we've seen at the top of shortage list for 2 years or more. Pulp supplies have been affected yet again by a Russian invasion. They're going to be using this for, cause shortages of supply from Europe. This could result in shortages of toilet paper or very least price spikes, which we've already seen those. Other paper goods like paper towels and tissues might also be affected. Yeah, and this, not too long ago, there was a slew, I'll put it there, a slew of capsized ships that were hauling millions of tons of wood, and just littered alongside the shorelines and stuff now because we lost, again, I'll say a slew. It's been undetermined how many ships have been capsized here lately of wood. Yes, wood. Some of it is in, 2x4, 2x6, 2x8, are already pre-cut and everything. So, yeah, you may see some shortage on wood too, or price hikes, which is normal nowadays. But anyways, let's go to our number 6 here with people stocking up on, canned goods. People are stocking up on canned goods in the last 2 years. Manufacturers have faced aluminum shortages. The shortage has continued throughout the pandemic, and a reduced supply of production like tomato paste, canned vegetables, and soda is likely to stay the norm. Um, a lot of the a lot of different brands of soda, if you may, you don't see them producing a lot of, unless it's at the major sodas, like Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, and all that stuff, Pepsi. Those are the major, Coca-Cola. Those are the major ones. So if you see like certain types of root beer or certain types of like Mr. Pibb or stuff that is not the top dog, you don't see as much anymore because they're mass producing it in the other stuff where they're putting all their eggs in one basket, pretty much. And that brings us to number 7. Eggs and meat. Yes, we've said this before. In spring of 2021, news of chicken shortage result in fast food chains cutting back in chicken items. The shortage then moved over to grocery stores in the fall, according to nearly half of Americans in a survey reported shortages of meat and eggs in the beginning of 2022, and might have be time to switch to vegetarian items is what they're wanting you to do. Um, but a lot of that stuff is very unhealthy for you. That they stick all kinds of stuff in there to make it taste like what you're replacing. And number 8, this thing has been on the list before. Yeah, continuing shortage of pet food and aluminum for the containers of stuff. It's just had led to shortages in dog food and cat food across the county, with several local papers reporting bare shelves at pet stores, and even retailers like Target and Amazon facing shortages of pet food, leaving many pet owners scrambling for their furry friends. Yeah. Now, this brings me up to something that I usually don't ask for help with or anything like this because it's not for me per se, but our local um, animal shelter here. It's an animal shelter that doesn't euthanize animals, so they house the animals until somebody adopts them, which can be very costly for them. And they are not getting any help or very little help from the county for anything, basically. So, um, if you go to my Amazon wish list, I have put some cat food on there, and because I had 4 big bags of cat food that I took down there because they were completely running out. Their cats were hungry that they had in the shelter. So I took my supply of cat food and um, down there for them. So I wanted them to set up an Amazon or something that people could go buy the stuff for them, but they are unable to because of legal stuff. So I said I would put it on my Amazon wish list, and if anybody feels like they have a little bit of extra money, please go on that list and order some cat food, and I will take it down to the animal shelter because they are in need in this area because they're the only ones in this area are um, within miles and miles of other counties that does not euthanize the animals. But let's get on to our number 9. And yes, it's been on the list before, and it still is. Baby formula. Um, Earlier this year, with brands like Infamil, Similac, and Gerber becoming harder to find, with grocery store shelves turning up empty, parents have taken to social media to ask where they can find the formula. And there has been no um, relief in this because we had to go to other countries to get our baby formula. That's how bad it was getting. And we haven't caught back up yet. So there are still a lot of empty shelves for baby formula. And I've talked about it before. There's other means of baby formula. Um, just go back and check out some of my older videos. Do a search on them. You'll find them. But we go with number 10, liquor. Yes. Some may think this is not a very important thing or anything like this, but uh, I buy liquor sometimes for my tinctures and stuff like that. And sometimes it's a bit hard to find the stuff that I want because um, I don't like going and getting vodka. That's the normal thing everybody uses for tinctures. I use rum because I just don't like vodka. But anyways, yes, there's a major shortage of liquor, uh, and we're going to go with the aluminum again. But yes, aluminum shortages are causing issues with the beer and stuff like that. So these are the shortages of, I guess, this week or this month. I don't know if I'll do it weekly or monthly or what. Probably monthly, something like that. But this is the shortage that we have. That the major pop-ups that are coming up that the grocery stores are seeing that they're running short with on their shelves and stuff. So I hope you it's helpful to you. Until next time, God bless.